Alright, so we can go shopping, conventional or Islamic, right? Conventional Islamic, and then the rate might be almost similar, right? But as a Muslim, you need to choose the Islamic financing because we don't want to involve with riba. So riba is actually is prohibited in Islam because riba is actually it's based on the lending contracts, okay? Lending and borrowing contract. Whereas for the Islamic, they will base on the sales and purchase contract. So what the bank will do, the bank will buy the house first, then they'll sell to us. So we are in actually like what we call it, we are a purchaser, the buyer of the house. Even though at the first place we want to buy the house, but the bank buy the house first and then sell it to us at an agreed selling price. Okay, now let's say 90,000. Okay, so since you are all young, right? You're all young. Okay, we did some calculation here. Okay, 90,000, and the rate is, let's say, okay, we can say the profit rate, okay, is 5% now. Okay, 5%, and then we have this tenure, and let's say we put 30 years because you are still young, right? Only probably you are 25, so you have 30 years. So by end of 55, okay, you will finish for the financing. Okay, 55 years. Okay, now you are 25 years old. Right? Now you are 25 years old, and you have 30 years. So by end of 55 years, okay, this financing will be 0. Right? Then your end is 30 years. Now, what will be your installment? So if you have this calculator, okay, you can download it from in your mobile. I really encourage you to download it because this is very important, right? So basically, you need to know what would be the installment that you have to pay. Okay, can we get the figure right now? What would be the installment per month? $93. Really sure? Are we sure about that? So I have my calculator here. Okay, so here we just put 483. Okay, let's can you just check the number here? Okay, I get guess this one, 483 ringgit. Okay, 483 ringgit. Okay. Now this is the installment amount that you have to pay every month. Now let's say, okay, you have to pay this for about 2 years, right? 2 years you have to pay this. So altogether you have to pay 483 times 12 times 2, which is total 483 times 24 should be 1,992. Now I'm actually excluding the legal fees. I know, okay, the legal fees and so on. But normally legal fees is about 5%. So basically we can just include the legal fees is about 5% is 5,000. Okay, 5,000. So altogether, you have paid 5,000 and then about 2,000 here, so 7,000, and also your down payment of 10,000. So altogether would be 10, 2, and 5, 17,000. Okay, 17,000. Right? So basically 17,000 you have paid for your down payment. Okay. And if within 2 years, okay, you want to sell, you want to sell the property, let's say the property is about 150,000. So if the selling price, okay, after 2 years is 150,000, okay, so basically you can actually make profit of Okay, firstly is how much do you make profit here?
60,000.
So the cost is how much is the cost altogether?
11,592.
How much?
11,592.
11,500. And how do you get that?
Monthly cost times 12 or times 24.
Okay, monthly cost that 2 years. 2 years.
2 years 24.
Okay, so 1992, right?
11,592.
So it's 483 times 24. So you get 11,000. So how do I get this figure? This is not correct. 11,000. Okay, 592. So about that. Okay, 11,592. Okay, this is the amount that you have paid to the bank. Okay, including your principal and also your profit that charge to the bank. And then you have to pay also the legal charges of 5%, 5,000, right? So 7, so it's about 16,592, right? 16,592. All right, now basically, but your deposit is here 10,000. Okay, this is your deposit. So let's say we just actually take a rough figure. So it's about 17,000. 17,000. Okay, 17,000. So the selling price is 150. Okay, the purchase price is 100,000. Right? Purchase price is 100,000. Okay, and you actually can make 50,000. This is gross. Okay, gross. But you still have to pay the RPGT. Okay, how much is RPGT? How much is RPGT? 5%, right? RPGT is 5%, so you have to exclude minus 5% from here. So 50,000, 5% is 2,500. Okay, so
RPGT is on the price, original price.
No, based on the profit.
Margin.
Oh yeah.
The profit. Okay, so 2.5k. Okay, so you should be getting about 47.5. Okay, but you need to also minus your this cost, right? So this cost. So basically, here you can actually get, let's say we just take a round figure of 17,000, right? So you will get about 30,000 here. Within 2 years, you get 30,000. This is a very simple calculation about how you can get, we call it, money from flipping. So when you get this one, right? Okay, when you get this one, you can use this as your down payment for your next project, next house.
300,000.
Probably 300,000, because you have 30,000 for your down payment. You can get a bigger house, right? Then you do it again and again and again until it is actually becoming a boring thing. That is a true. Okay, so that is how you flip, right? How you flip. Yeah, okay, but what you need here, you need to have a very good lawyer, right? You need to have a very good lawyer to expedite everything. Okay, right? So basically, you just do some calculation. What you can do is you go. Your thoughts are very simple. You go to the development, okay, the sales office, look at do some calculation, this calculation, how much you'll be getting, for example, and then you look at the location and so on, and you find a very good lawyer to do all this. Well, there is another thing. There's this legal fees is actually I'm looking at both. One is the sales and purchase. Okay, the other one is the legal. Okay, for the financing. So there are 2 types, right? 2 types.
5K is it?
Probably not enough, okay, but probably not enough,
Because
but
it's about 1% of the price. 1% of
that
the
is
price.
the, yeah. Yep, 1%.
Percent is
About 1,000.
1K.
About 1,000, but it will be more than 1,000. Okay, you have this MOT, memorandum of transfer, and so on, right? So no, MOT is for when you buy a second hand. We don't call it second hand. Subsale. Subsale. Okay, so this is example of newly developed, new development. Okay, there is another one whereby you buy from subsale house. This is a subsale house. So what you do, you go and jog every day. Then you can see what you call it. Oh, there is a house which is put on sale, right? So you call the owner and then try to negotiate and try to get at least about 15% lower than the market price. So if you get 15% lower than the market price, probably you don't have to pay the deposit. Okay? Probably, but you need to understand how to actually there is bookable. Okay, the deposit is actually being paid by total financing. Okay, the market, because you have already 15% lesser
Already included.
But I don't want to actually say that. Okay, how you want to do that? So maybe you can ask the other properties infos and how to do that. Okay, this is for flipping for a new house. Then you have subsale. Then you have auction. Auction is also the same. Okay, auction you can get a very, we call it a cheap house below the market value if you find a very good deal. However, there is cautious that you need to be aware, because there is a risk whereby when you buy on auction, you cannot actually look inside the house. Okay, you just can estimate how much work need to be done, how much is the renovation cost. Okay, so probably you need to have that your contractor be with you when you want to see the house, and then ask him how much do you think that this house need to be if you want to refurbish it to become like a new one. Right. So, and on the day of the auction itself, also another thing, because normally we are very sometimes emotional when other people start to actually bid, right? And because we want to actually win the bid, so we tend to overbid. So we need to set the maximum price when we go for auction. So in auction, the same thing. You need to bring the 10%, maybe sometimes 5%. But be cautious. Okay, sometimes the reserve price. Okay, we are talking about the reserve price. For example, the reserve price is, let's say we talk about the reserve price is 100,000. Okay, if the reserve price is 100,000, but when you go to the auction, if the price goes up to 150,000, then you need to top up your deposit. Not anymore 10,000, it becomes 50,000. So you need to be ready that 5,000 extra. So this is the thing that you do. Some people do not know. Okay? So because whenever we win the auction, but we cannot pay. Okay, for example, firstly the deposit, or maybe we cannot pay the whole thing, because when we do for auction, we are given 3 months or 1 month to settle everything. So whenever you want to go for auction, you need to liaise with your contractors, liaise with your bankers. Your bankers must be ready. Okay, so which means that you already call your banker, say that I'm going to an auction. Okay, you have already submit everything to your bankers, your payslip, your everything, right? And then he's ready, and then he knows that your debt service ratio is okay, so your financing is okay, and then the amount that you can actually go, that you have agreed. You cannot afford to win an auction, but you cannot find financing. That is going to be risky for you to forfeit your deposit.
Is there any kind of
No, normally the deposit is forfeited. So that's why you need to be ready, right? You need to go and see your banker, prepare all the documents ready, all the thing that they need. So it's just like you are going there and then you submit your